Good morning. We have some quiet weather right now in Fargo. Conditions looking pretty good. If you're going to be looking out toward the airport, the runway there, you can see the lights. If you're going to be flying today, things are looking pretty good. We're pretty quiet. Temperatures this morning are actually milder than they'll be this evening and afternoon. So enjoy this while you can. We got a shot of colder air moving in for one day, in fact, a half day really, that we'll be dealing with this, and then we're warming right back up. So for now, it's still pretty mild. We're at 21 degrees in Wahpeton. Detroit Lake's also at that number. It's 22 in Sisseton, 14 in Fargo, and in Grand Forks. You can see where we've got some colder air taking over. Langdon is at 1 degree right now, so a little colder there, or a lot colder, we should say, compared to what's going on in the Southern Valley. And our visibility looking great, just a slight lowering over in the east, but overall still looking pretty good. Our winds are starting to turn northerly this morning as that colder air starts to sink in. We're looking at wind speeds that are into the teens. Wind speed of 16 miles per hour in Grand Forks. Fargo, a westerly wind at 10 miles per hour. So looking at conditions that will continue to be just slightly on the breezy side here this morning. As this front, the colder air and the front with it moves through here today, you might see that wind briefly ramp up for an hour or two before it kind of starts to ease up once that colder air takes over. So speaking of that front, we're looking at some snow showers dipping into the Devil's Lake Basin right now, along with cloud cover associated with it. It's pretty light stuff. You can see just how the light blue is there, and that indicates a light snowfall rate happening there. Might be a little bit of flurry activity or light snow north of Grand Forks and then stretching just west of Thief River Falls as well. But other than that, it's pretty quiet. So here's a look at our hour-by-hour forecast. You can see the clouds will start dipping farther south where we have them, and then the colder, drier air takes over through the rest of the day. So our temperatures dipping up north will be below zero over the next couple of hours, and then Southern Valley trying to hang on to the teens in the morning hours, but with that front moving through, we'll see the temperatures begin to slide as well. So this is noon. You can see those winds in these blue arrows here starting to pick up, indicating some gusts getting into the 20s as that front sweeps through. And then heading into this afternoon, notice our temperatures are colder during what is typically our warmest time of day than they are right now. So we're looking at some areas up north around 0 or below 0. Southern Valley, we're looking at some temperatures that are just a little above 0 or even up to still the teens over in Jamestown and Ellendale. But overall, it is looking kind of cold. And then heading into the evening hours tonight, this is going to be the coldest of the air. We're going to see into the evening and overnight temperatures really dipping. So heading into the 11 o'clock hour, notice we're already in the teens below 0 up in northwest Minnesota and down into the Southern Valley too. And then overnight we drop, and then we see those numbers start to go back up because a warm front's moving through. So we'll start to see that sweep through from west to east, and the wind shifts to a southerly direction, and our temperatures start to turn around. So by 5 a.m. we're already above 0 out west, and then this continues to move through with some clouds, with the potential for a quick little shot of light snow with that as well. Now this is 8 a.m. You can see our temperatures warming up from there and continuing that trend through the day tomorrow. So should be a pretty mild day ahead. Our photo today, the sundogs from Saturday, they were so vibrant. Thanks for sharing your photo, John. This was north of Fargo. And a look at your planner for the next several days. It's looking pretty good, especially compared to how cold we've been. We'll see a frigid morning again tomorrow initially, but start that warming process. Heading into the rest of the week, temperatures continue their climb, and by Saturday, we're at 30 degrees for your high, and Sunday looks pretty good too. So tailgaters, enjoy Saturday, and if you've got that last minute shopping to do, it's the last weekend before Christmas, the weather should cooperate with your shopping plans.
Right, last weekend before Christmas, you're right. Got a lot to do this weekend.
Sneaking up on us.
Thank you, Lisa.
They push the limits of basketball, all while having even more fun. The Harlem Globetrotters are coming to town, and we'll tell you all about it coming up next.